What's up, y'all? Exodus One, aka Indigo Sky, aka Bill. If you like to support the channel, cash up in the description. If you like to follow me on any other platform, everything's at the top of the description of the YouTube channel. With that being said, let's get this show on the road.
You are watching a master at work. Trapaholics, real trap shit.
What's up? What's up? How you doing? Happening from this state. Oh, electric eyes are everywhere. Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? Say why? Where y'all tapping in from? Where y'all coming in from?
Does it do me that way?
We got more coming, y'all. What? I'm sipping on that yak. Got the ice in there, pineapple juice. With it. Pull me up one. Just got me some good, man. I'm finna have me a yeah, good time in this mother. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to play music until my soundboard load up. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. What's it? DJ Snake. What's up? What's up? Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. If y'all want to hear my new little freestyle, put a one in the chat. If you want me to hear freestyle I just banged out last week. Nice little freestyle. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you want to hear the new freestyle, Bridget. It says, where do I belong? Shit. Hopefully in Jesus' bosom. Breathtaking, pacemaker rap. My elevation, plots the situation. Militant money is what I'm making. I'm record breaking, breathtaking, pacemaking, rattling, your bones have you shaking. Skin deep, you see Saddam in your fucking sleep. You wake up, I beat him on the motherfucking heat. I'm holding on, I'm in the zone when I slowly creep. I'm gonna blow soon as I get the fucking beat. Elevation spawns in a Lexus truck Jeep. I'm getting signed bonus after each and every week. Drop scenarios around the time. To my fine wine, show y'all niggas I was gonna get mine. 1999, I heard the clock chime. It's getting closer to the end. Can my keeper comprehend? Ready to mend this black hole that this world may spin, or depends on which way your soul in. Said you try to get in but fit in. That's all you ever knew. That's why you find Saddam niggas sitting back sipping on blues of 22s. Hanging at the house of blues with who I choose. One more time. I'm waiting on this damn thing to load up, man. One more time, y'all. My elevation, plots the situation. Militant money is what I'm making. I'm record breaking, breathtaking, making rebel. Almost like a day. I'm in your fucking sleep. You wake up, I beat them on the motherfucking street. Bitch, I'm back on my feet. Vibing on this fucking beat. Real niggas running in the pathway of heat. I'm holding, I'm in the zone when I slowly creep. I'm gonna blow soon as I get the fucking beat. You in Miami? Damn. I'm getting signed bonus. I'm from Florida. I'm from Jacksonville. Put my fine wine, show y'all niggas I was gonna get mine. 1999, I heard the clock chime. Beat close to the end. Can my people comprehend? Ready to mend the black hole that the world may spell the pins was wait for so in. Said you try to get in, but beating it. That's all you ever knew. Why you find some dumb niggas sitting back, sipping on brews and 22s, hanging at the house of blues with who I choose? Yeah, I'm still waiting on this thing to load up. But until then, Bridget, we're gonna go to uh let's go to Hip Hop Buddha. He had one I was trying to figure out. Hip Hop Buddha. We about to check out Hip Hop Buddha, y'all. About to react to this man. See what we got going, Bridget. I don't know. He ain't popping up. I'm just trying to see if I play something already on here. We gonna. All right, y'all. We're about to go to one day I would like to meet you if I've got a chance to. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's cool. That's cool, man. Cool people, bro. I mean, as long as you good people, bro. That's all that matters, man. You know. As long as you ain't no bullshit. Good plan, man. But yeah, y'all. We about to react to his this video about Little Dirt. So we're about to get an update on this whole, because you know they say Big Jam, OTF Jam, Jam basically snitching, and we're gonna try to see what's up with this update on this Jam and this OTF situation. So about to see what's going on, y'all.
Anybody has it with a number. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Lil Durk alleged snitch OTF Jam was released from prison and he crashed out immediately by dropping his location. Now, ever since Lil Durk was locked up, we knew it was a couple of people snitching on him. And a couple of names people threw out there was OTF Vonnie and this guy named OTF Jam. Now, according to Chicago, OTF to get a lighter sentence. You know how the streets go. You know how the streets work. He doing. Now he got released.
Isaac, what up, Isaac?
Instagram immediately crashed out, dropping his.
You told on Dirk, so Dirk is cooked.
I was talking when I was locked up.
Not getting that. Okay, look, y'all. Look. Okay, so check it out, y'all. Jam basically dropped his location. Y'all know in the game world, that's basically like a no. You don't drop your location because if they find out where you are, they come to where you at and they about to do something to you. So this thing with Jam, he put his location out there on purpose. But the thing about that is if you go around there fucking with Jam, you gonna get jammed up. I'm telling you.
For you guys right there.
The police gonna lock your ass up. I ain't lying.
Yeah. Let's take a look at what OTF Jam said. Let's go. Boom! That is OTF Jam Instagram, and this is what it says. 726 East 164 Place,
Damn.
South Highland 30. This for anybody else that feel like they like the I'm doing something. What? Hold on. Let me try to read this again. 726 East 164 Place, South Highland 30. This for anybody else that feel like I'm doing something 70 Bull didn't do. I'm dropping my own location, fresh out on house arrest. I'm trying to see who trying to get it in blood. It was a whole lot of y'all whooping when I was in jail. Now it's time to show and prove. Now he is telling the truth about that. People were saying OTF Jam was a snitch. A lot of people on Dirk's side started putting a rat emoji on his face. They started saying he wasn't solid. So now he's free. What y'all gonna do about it? Are y'all gonna slide? Rest. That's crazy. But that's generally. I don't think the Quando Rondo alleged hit was smart on Dirk. You flew with one of the alleged killers. You know, you had niggas y'all didn't really know in on their head. You was rapping about it in songs. And I think you let everybody gas you up. I think you let the fans. I think you let other rappers. Because let's be honest. The way King Von died was embarrassing. That's why Dirk was mad. See, if King Von would have died in a car crash, but he died beating up a goofy that he under, and we seen Kevon laid out on the concrete. We seen him clutching on Quando Rondo. We seen that. Into the room. You know how the streets work. Hey, Dirk, what we gonna do, man? Hey, we gotta get it back. You take a L, you can't really handle it. We don't have nothing. We have nothing to live for. I don't get money no more. You get what I'm saying? So that's the way everybody was feeling it when Kevon passed away. Now let me say this. The streets is dead. Running the streets, I advise you to get about the situation ended. The reason why he laid hands on Quando Rondo, because he was associated with NBA Youngboy, and NBA Youngboy and Kevon was piping down the same woman. That's all I'm saying. Let's just go ahead and keep it 100. It ain't really on no street stuff. It ain't really on no drug stuff. It's on some female stuff, some industry stuff. And now multiple people's lives are ruined. Kevon is dead. Quando Rondo lost a cousin. Lil Durk facing life in prison over a murder for hire. Quando Rondo wasn't worth it. Lil Pop Bill show wasn't worth it. That's why I'm saying the streets is dead. So you in the streets, you still have a chance to turn your life around. You still have a chance to make something of yourself. But don't make the same mistakes that Lil Durk, Kevon, and Quando Rondo made. Some of the things ain't worth coming back from you. Because I see EBA has been released from prison. There was also news that All-Star J. EBA Jay Prince, he was minding business. He was eating in the restaurant with him. See that we decided to hit on the man, take his jewelry, right down. All-Star J.R. defended himself. Now I get he's a felon, but if my life is in danger, they gonna rob me, they be senseless. I got the right to use the daily force. I get my hand on a firearm, I gotta end the threat immediately. You may say I went too far. You may say I went way too far. Standing over. I don't really blame Star JR, but I am mad that he.
Well, everybody want me dead, bro. I ain't do y'all. Everybody want me paralyzed.
No, let me stop it right there. Everybody don't want you paralyzed. We just don't want you to win. Because we want to show the youngsters you don't get to be a street dude. You don't get to rob somebody. You don't get to beat on somebody. So what? Yeah, you got shot for doing some stupid shit. You got. He was All-Star JR, baby mama. I'm good, bro. I'm not really. We ain't addressing it. We ain't. That's how I'm coming, and he has sense enough to do it because he's a monkey. He's a junkie. Don't know how to use conflict resolution skills. Don't have common sense. Don't know how to operate the streets. Yeah, you a hard nigga, but you stupid. You a crash out. Don't nobody respect you, and now we looking at you like you a little boy. You a little nigga to me, bro. You ain't got the heart. You ain't got the vision. You ain't got the common sense. You know how to move like a soldier because you was a real dude. You would have told J. Prince Jr., oh, y'all beefing over a female. I'm good on that. Man, let the nigga live. We ain't gonna take his chain. We ain't gonna take his watch.
And do y'all know? Bitch, I'm real good. So
We still ain't.
We ain't seen you swinging your legs, nigga. Do something. We're gonna paralyzed, then you ain't well. Because if you are paralyzed, that's gonna be a constant reminder that you crashed out over some stupid stuff. See, if you just got crashed out over some stupid stuff. See, if you just got really don't know how to do wheel.
Not pee like a woman.
You go do your thing. You know? But now you getting out the chair into the toilet, and you peeing sitting down, and you peeing sitting down, and the water splash. Right, y'all always tell me, I know what comes with the street cut. You ain't gotta preach to me. I already know what comes with it. Yeah, that comes with it. Are you young dudes? Get it out. You can survive, but you might also be paralyzed. it's a sad situation, but also I gotta take some blame in it too. I think he played the cards wrong. Yeah, everybody seen the video. The police were calling you a victim. The victim was getting robbed. The victim was getting beat. The suspects were trying to take his chain. So All-Star Jr. should have behaved like a victim. He should have been remorseful. I didn't want to do it. I had to use the firearm to defend myself. I'm shaken by the incident. I'm hoping Ben 10 makes a full recovery. I'm hoping everybody I shot make a full. Listen to this. This will be great. Let's go.
We made a dance on it. Now the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your ass down. And point them toes up, right? And spread it. And then I spank you. And you can jump a little bit. You the BNC. 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 And there y'all go. BNC.
Man, that man made the Ben 10 challenge.
So there you have it. All-Star JR is the bond, and NBA Ben 10 is released from jail. Be released from the hospital, no charges. Get to live his life. That is crazy, man. That is ass backwards. I'm just being real. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation.
Man, y'all check out Cut TV. Great channel. Positive guy. Is helping bring in positive information to the youth, and that's what we need more of. Yeah, y'all was like that. I love them. Here we go again. Here we go again. I don't know, man. This live been messing up the whole time, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Because you're looking in the wrong place. You don't have to download it.
Husbands for being fun boys. Let's see what's going on here, man. What's going on?
And I'm tired. The lies, the
Rascalad.
men, and with his bodyguard at some point. I'm done.
From Ja Rule's wife exposing him for cheating with his own bodyguard to Benzino's partner posting screen.
He cheated with the bodyguard. Shit. I really thought he was the Whitney Houston or something.
Dropping just 4 words alluding to French Montana. The world knows him as J. Rule. Walked out of prison in 2013 after serving time on gun charges. He had served his time. He had his music. He had his wife Aisha, his high school sweetheart, woman he had been with since before any of the fame. By every public account, Ja Rule had been attributed to Aisha Atkins. They were attributed to Aisha Atkins. They were
Man, watch it. Man, watch it.
Oh, come on, man. Don't tell me all these rappers been on that Boston Richie time, man. What's really going on?
of having an affair with his bodyguard.
So long, and I'm tired. The lies, the cheating with men, with his bodyguard at some point. I'm done.
The alleged lines were visceral and specific. The kind of they spread across gossip sites at a speed that the within days the narrative was had just finished doing time and was trying to rebuild his life in public. Ja Rule was not going to let that sit. He took to Twitter with the kind of clarity that left no room for interpretation. NFL factor website clowns, and making it abundantly clear that he and Aisha were still very much.
This nasty word. Nasty word.
This happens the internet actually needs. A plausible context, a man coming home from enough to make a rumor feel real. The story. The rumors resurface periodically over the years with a they never produced a single very anonymous internet fabrication. A wife who never actually said what the gossip site screenshots that the entire internet could read for themselves.
I think like the females is looking, they ain't really want to be in a hot tub with them, bro. So you know what I'm saying? They're
Posted what she claimed were actual text message screenshots on Instagram. These weren't vague insinuations or secondhand whispers. She was putting alleged evidence directly in front of the public and letting people read it for themselves. The messages, as posted, accused him of being
Valentino, Mr. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Valentino, what you and Bobby Valentino had going on? I remember Bobby Valentino got caught in the room. Got caught in the room.
Nigga, Bobby V got caught in the room with a TV. Yeah, he got caught in the room with a TV right here in the lounge, right now.
Buddy ain't trying to run, then you were already on tape.
into bisexuality. Lines like actually fucking Bobby V. Screenshots for anyone to time to make the
You so big, hell yeah, you gay. Yeah, very much so.
consistently maintained a straight public identity across decades of the industry. And as of this video, he is not directly of what Althea Hart alleged, but in an era where the screenshots denials often get buried 3 posts down, the image sticks, but it doesn't. If the story is about a partner going public with version of events is something far older and
They done got Dr. Dre hooked up in this shit.
far more mythologized, born not in a messy breakup, but in the middle of one of the
Come on, man. No, not great. Not you, too.
ugliest wars hip-hop has ever seen. French Montana's case is different. The woman who barely said anything. French Montana, has the most diplomatically delivered entry on this entire list, thanks entirely to how Trina chose to handle.
This shit is wild. This shit is wild.
Their relationship was a subject of significant curiosity in the gossip ecosystem at the time.
I'll hop in her DM as soon as I get done this video. Trina's still fat.
Their relationship was a subject of significant curiosity in the gossip ecosystem at the time. When Trina appeared on The Breakfast Club and in other interview spaces to discuss their history, her language was remarkably careful and remarkably loaded. She said they never really dated. She said they were just friends. She said she didn't want to expose him. She called him a different type of individual. Karen Civil covered the interview in additional detail, and then she that was happy to do all for her. When you are a thing that you're protecting you from. The internet response the timeline of his divorce as context for their association and dismissed broader speculation as the standard noise that comes with celebrity at a certain level. He is his words have never fully gone away. What she chose not to say out Fontana for over a decade. In the age of
I don't know, y'all. They messing with the lie, y'all. The lie was acting up real bad. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to make it through
They
it.
didn't know they was dating. But Trina was like, "Wow, you knew he was dating," but then he ended up not being with Trina. He ended up being with Chloe.
times the loudest. French Montana's story is built on carefully chosen words that left everything open, but not every situation involved wives or partners speaking out directly. In some cases, it was friends, insiders, or even the rapper's own actions that raised those same questions. Dr. Jared. The rumors around Andre Young have been baked into hip-hop mythology for so long that they've almost been Dre in diss records that called out his sexuality in terms. Language designed not just to embarrass, but to destroy. At the time, these were read as pure battle rap venom, the kind of thing artists said to humiliate rivals in the most visceral way possible. But they alleged that during a confrontation involving Tupac, Dre made a specific acknowledging bisexuality when challenged. Suga's accounts have varied across different interviews.
When he was like dressing, and then Easy was saying that back then, and then Suge Knight was steady hopping in interviews trying to insinuate. I don't know, man. They've been calling Dre out a long time for that. That's crazy though. That's wild, Dre.
Put it charitably, complicated. The Daily Beast documented the surrounding context extensively. Figures like Mob James and Reggie Wright Jr., both connected to Death Row's inner circle, have periodically revisited the topic in their own interviews, keeping the story alive in hip-hop's oral history. None of these accounts come with documentation. None involve a wife or a partner making the claim. What they do involve is as it was about truth. Dre's silence on the matter has been absolute. Response has essentially been his career, an unbroken run of production credits, business empire building, and a public life that never engaged the rumors directly. What they do reveal is that hip-hop beef in the 90s was never what sparked the speculation wasn't a diss record or an interview, but someone was born because it was captured on camera multiple times. In the mid-2000s, during the Hype Cash Money Records showing Lil Wayne and Birdie.
Man, look. The worst picture ever, man, but I ain't gonna lie. One thing about it, no money. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. They say
It passed the that public pressure had caused him to dial certain looks back over time, but insisted the expression was always never sexual, the straightest man in the world. What's fascinating about Young Thug's situation is that it inverts the usual structure of this conversation entirely. He wasn't exposed to anyone. He was the one setting the terms. The rumors were a response to his own creative choices he has never apologized for and never walked back. Whether you believe him or not, the conversation on the other hand has been part of the same visual conversation as Lil Wayne for 2 decades, and he has had to step up and address it entirely on his own terms. Baby Williams, Birdman, has a chapter in this story that is inseparable from Lil Wayne. and the same cultural confusion that erupted questioning beyond including a 2016 moment where a single, ambiguous, one-word answer to a pointed question got interpreted in ways that clearly got under his skin. Who's gay? The culture caught up to what he was doing for a few years. Drake's situation was struck by a fellow artist who had to come out and set the record straight, Jay-Z. Sean Carter's name appearing on a list like this might surprise some people, but the whispers have the most successful rapper alive. The early 2000s industry gay mafia talk was a recurring theme in hip-hop gossip circles.
Who was in the industry gay mafia? That's crazy. That's a crazy crew to be a part of, ain't it?
Comfortable position of having to clarify that have been twisted by media coverage into implications he never public persona available to the most famous woman. The chatter exists in old school hip hop nostalgia, the kind of thing people bring up in old school hip hop nostalgia, the kind of thing people bring up in did you know conversations, but it's never had purchase in the mainstream. The edifice Jay-Z has constructed around exactly who he believes started it. Eric Sermon. One half of EPMD, Eric Sermon, the production legend.
But I ain't gonna lie. Jay-Z wild for cheating on Beyonce. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I probably did what I did a lot of things in my life. I'm sorry, but cheating on Beyonce wouldn't have been one of them.
And one of the architects of the East Coast boom bap sound has perhaps the most really sourced origin story for his rumors on this entire list. That's been topic multiple times across different platforms and interviews, calling the claims for some in his music and personal life throughout. Some accounts suggest the rumors spread following the end of their personal interactions, the implication being that this was retaliation rather than revelation. What makes Sermon's situation particularly illustrative and the perfect entry to end on is how it demonstrates the machinery behind the point of origin, a specific motivation, and a specific intended target. Wendy Williams.
Wendy used to be in everybody's business, in everybody's name. She going through it now though. Y'all some of them do a lot for Wendy.
Gossip, and the people she chose to discuss, and how she chose to in ways that were genuinely
maybe. There's been all this speculation about how serious what is the evidence, and unlike the David case, we really haven't seen the majority of the specific evidence that they're planning to use against Dirk, because a lot of the evidence that of times, if he had a serious case, he ended up getting out. There's a Dirk lyric where he said he sent 50,000 to Jam, and he doesn't talk to Jam on the phone. Well, there've been all these rumors.
And tonight, I ain't saying Jam told on Dirk because it got confusing. It got to the point we didn't know. But when Jam started talking, he was talking like he did tell on Dirk. But if anybody got something to say about it, they need to come see him. That's what I got from him.
It's that Jam was the snitch. And a lot of people denied it. A lot of people said that it was true. They were saying, is there really evidence for it? Well, now it seems like OTF Jam has actually come out and admitted full blown that he is snitching. He's cooperating against Lil Durk. He's going to put away the kingpin to save himself. And ironically, he even compares himself to legendary mob gangster Sammy the Bull, who notoriously caught 19 bodies as a hitman for the mafia, ended up completely snitching. I think was it John Gotti that he turned on in the end? But basically, he caught hell of bodies and snitched, and he's got a podcast now. Sammy Bull literally has a podcast, he makes videos, he makes content. 19 bodies to his name, snitched on Gotti, back outside, okay? So, this is the post. So, it says, OTF Jam is now home on house arrest, and he wants everyone that spoke down on him to slide on him. Now, this is on the
Slide on you. Ain't nobody finna slide on you, boy. They already know, boy. If you working with them people and somebody come try to slide on you, boy, they going to jail.
726 South Holland 30. This for anybody, and this for look, the OTF grammar definitely is high standard. So South Holland 30. This for and anybody else that feel like they like that I'm doing something that Sammy the Bull didn't do. I'm dropping my own location fresh out. When I was in jail, now it's time to show and prove. So why? So you can tell 12. So him saying, all right, I'm doing nothing that Sammy the Bull didn't do. That's him basically saying to tell it. This is like of anybody admitting so openly that they're telling. He said, anybody else that feel like I'm doing something Sammy the Bull didn't do. Anyone that feel like I'm doing something Sammy didn't do, I'm dropping my own. I don't know if it seems to me doing something Sammy did do, but Sammy snitched. So is he saying that for anybody that feels like I'm solid at doing what Sammy didn't do, which is snitching, if anyone feels solid, come and slide with me. I feel like maybe the grammar's just messed up in this, and what he's really trying to say is that anybody who feels like I'm doing something different to what Sammy Bull did, or if anybody does in New York, before we come in, Scarano played a major role in prosecuting John Gott dirtbags, little Derek backs, how you want to call it, okay?